going to an artist talk. All right, good morning. It's the next morning. It's 7:14, so I'm gonna head out the house to get to work. We're dressed a little cuter for work today because after work, I'm heading to an event. I order supplements for the hospital once a week, and so I'm in the supplement room reorganizing, taking inventory so I can order. We have a new flavor of Juven. It's pineapple coconut. I'm interested to see the patient's response to this. Just left work. I am on the train. I am heading to Chelsea, which is an area of New York that I don't really frequent. I don't really go to Manhattan unless I have to, or else I have a good reason to. The reason that I'm in Chelsea is because I am going to an Eventbrite event. I don't think people know this about me, but my friends know. I frequently go to events that I find on Eventbrite, usually free events. I'll find an event I find interesting, get tickets because they're free, and then end up going. I don't mind taking public transportation, so I tend to, like, you can restrict the locations to like Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, but I don't mind taking the train, so I'll go anywhere. So that's the reason that I'm in Chelsea, is because I'm going to an artist talk. Mind you, I've never heard of this artist before. I don't know her, don't know her work. All I saw was black, and I said, yeah, I'm interested. Like Issa said, I'm rooting for everybody black, and so that's the reason that I'm in Chelsea. I'm not at the event right now. I realized that there are some thrift stores in the area, and so I have some time to kill, and that is why I am I'll go to Housing Works first, which is where I am. Very cute jeans. A little expensive though, but because they're True Religion, but they're very nice. I always wanted one of these little hats, but I want like a longer brim. Ooh, these are cute. All right, so I didn't find anything at Housing Works. I actually found a lot of things that I liked, but out of my budget. Like that pair of jeans, $45. I don't need to spend $45 on a pair of jeans right now. I'm trying to stick to a budget, but it was nice to look around. Plus, that Housing Works is actually very, very nice. They have furniture in there. It's so nice. And it looks like they sell clothes in there, like not thrifted clothes, like their own Housing Works branded clothing. I didn't know that, but yeah, that was nice. I just got to Shake Shack. I needed to use the washroom, so that's where I am. It smells so good in here. I have never used a public washroom and been like, it smells delicious. It smells so good. So good. Like, oh my gosh, already. Girl, it is just me and one other person here in the Shake Shack. It is empty. I love that. Love that for me. Anyways, Shake Shack was delicious as usual. Heading to the event now.
I feel like I get a haircut every life. Yeah. And I'm very pleased to be here chatting with Camila. So we're going to speak to one another. I have many questions for you.
Also to remind myself, like, I have a body, and the body did this thing, and that was like, that's cool. Like, you did a thing. And so that's sort of how my body shows up in the work a bit more assertively. And when I think about Black excellence, which is a concept, we can talk about that later, but excess,
This is a Brooklyn Power.
I have been home for a few hours now. The event was really good. I always get weird going to things like this because like art really isn't my bag. Like I enjoy art. I like going to museums. I like going to artist talks. I like going to exhibitions, but like sometimes I feel like I have questions that are so juvenile. I'm like, why would anybody ask that? So I never ask questions, even though they always ask like a Q&A. Oh, excuse me. All in all, it was a really good event. Now I'm gonna just go to sleep. Good night. Good morning. I am working from home today. I try to work from home at least once a week. I allow my team to work from home once a week. I like to work from home once per week. I try to work from home on days where I have a lot of meetings, which is like today, because why am I going to the office to sit and attend meetings? Like, it doesn't make no sense. It is almost 12 o'clock. Well, no, it's 12 o'clock on the dot, and I'm hungry. I don't feel like cooking anything I have, and so I'm just gonna go get some pizza. Yeah, I know. Not the best thing. However, the week before my period, I eat what I want, okay? These cravings are on another level. There's just some certain symptoms associated with your menstrual cycle that you may not have experienced in your 20s that you're suddenly experiencing in your 30s. It's just like the week before my period, like when it's even the week of my period, I don't feel it that bad. It's always the week before. The week before, I get all the symptoms. I get the bloating, my breasts. It's like they're a different size. Literally the week before, the bras are not braing the way they bra. Okay? It's just, I feel like when I'm not on my period, my bras are like, we support you. And then the week before my period, they're like, we're trying. All of that to say, I'm going to get some pizza because that's what I want. So my last meeting of the day just ended. Nothing went according to plan today. Like, I woke up in a pretty good mood. Again, the week before my period, I get so irritated so quickly. So I'll tell you what pushed me over the edge. My team meeting that I do a team meeting every month, that did not go according to plan. So a few things went wrong and kind of threw me off. I didn't get to eat my lunch before the meeting. And so for my last meeting of the day, I'm like, let me rewarm my food and eat it during that meeting. I set my air fryer, I had pizza. I set my air fryer to cook instead of reheat. So 10 minutes in, I realized, oh crap, I set it to cook and not reheat. Went to check the pizza, obviously it's burnt. Sent me over the edge. I said, I don't swear, but I was just like, I'm effing done. Like, that's such a small inconvenience, but I'm telling you, the week before my period, small inconveniences becomes the biggest thing. And so, in full honesty and transparency, it is 2:30 and I am done working for the day. I'm finished. Not doing it today. I've ordered some food on Uber Eats. I ordered footprints on Uber Eats. I'm gonna eat my jerk chicken, eat my festival, eat my rice and peas and my cabbage and my plantain, and I'm gonna watch The Pit for the rest of the evening. I was even supposed to go to the gym. Today's arms. I was gonna go to the gym. No, I'm not doing it. I'm eating my food. I'm staying home. I'm done. Like, this day is a write-off. I'm done. Thank you so much. Food is here. I'm gonna go try to find a blanket for my couch. So this is the blanket that I use when I'm laying down on my couch. It's all right, but it's not warm enough. I want something warm and plush and just like warm, you know? So that's what I'm gonna go out and look for. I also really need to take out my trash. So I just thought if I have to leave the house and take out my trash, I may as well buy a blanket while I'm outside, you know? Makes sense to me. I am in Home Goods, trying to find a nice plush blanket. I'm not quite seeing what I want. I was nervous about this. I was like, maybe I should just order online. I said, no, let me check Home Goods first. I think Home Goods, oh, I kind of like this. Is this ugly? I kind of like this. I kind of like it. You know what? It's thin. It's too thin. Okay. J'ai trouvé un jeté. Is that how you pronounce it? Un jeté. This is beautiful. But again, too thin. This is very cute. And look, the hearts are even reversible. Look. Unfortunately, I was not able to find a throw that I liked, so I'm just gonna do some research online and find one there. However, to console myself, obviously I needed to console myself, duh, because I'm like really sad that I couldn't find a blanket. And so I got some Cinnabon. I don't know what Cinnabon looks like. With some caramel and pecans. Ooh! Oh my gosh. That's what I get. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this and then go to bed. You think you're gonna have one kind of day, then the day starts and it's a completely different day. Everything that I had planned to do today, I have not been able to do. I feel like low-key, this is just management. I swear to you, nothing goes as planned. Nothing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad, I'm not upset, I'm not like, but it's just like, all right, gotta rearrange, gotta readjust, gotta adapt. Yeah. Anyways. Today was such a day. Like, I'm drained, I'm exhausted. The last thing I want to do is go to the gym. The last thing I want to do, all I want to do is like get some donuts lay on the couch and watch TV. But I'm trying to be disciplined. I set a goal for myself to work out 4 times a week. Have to go to the gym today. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to stick to my goal. And I'm going to go. That gym session was really good. Like I feel what's that thing that is released when you work out? Endorphins. I feel, wow, the sweater is supposed to be clean. What is that? I feel the endorphins. I feel good, but I need them to relax because I need to go to bed soon. Oh, but before I go to sleep, I'm going to do my Duolingo because I'm serious about my French, okay? 2026 is the year I'm not playing with my French. I'm not. Like, I'm going to get a tutor sometime this year. I just need to budget and honestly save up the money for it. But I'm going to get a French tutor because je vais pratiquer mon français. Good morning. Good morning. It is Saturday. I just finished cleaning my bathroom. My Uncle Dave is coming by later to help put up my TV. Now, what does the bathroom have to do with a TV? Well, there's just something about being Jamaican, and when your Jamaican uncle is coming to your apartment or to your house, it must be clean. It cannot be not clean. It's just something about my Jamaican relatives coming into my space. They cannot come into a dirty space. That's rude. That's high-key rude. Anytime my parents are coming over, especially my father, if my father is stepping foot into this apartment, it will be immaculate. It will be spotless. It will be white as snow. It's not going to be white as snow, but like clean as snow. Snow is kind of dirty. It's going to be clean, okay? It's going to be clean. All cleaned, everything cleaned. The apartment is clean. So I rearranged everything so he has, I think, enough space to work. These plants were on top of this little bookcase, which is right under the TV. And so I moved everything this way to give him space to work there. My standard Saturday morning breakfast: chocolate chip protein pancakes, 2 boiled eggs, some black tea with soy milk. I'm so excited. I have a TV that works. Amen. All right, so this is the current setup. I am happy with the way this looks. cheese is actually from Footprints Cafe. It was part of my jerk chicken order that I made a couple days ago. So I had a bit of rice left over, so that's what I'm eating the brown stew chicken with. Then to get me a nice cold ting. I don't know what it is. Brown stew chicken, jerk chicken. I need a ting. Wow. Wow, Alexia. Wow. Look at you. Next time I'm gonna add 2 Scotch bonnet peppers instead of 1. This is not spicy. I like it with a little bit of a kick. I need a little bit of a kick. So yeah, next time 2 instead of 1. But other than that, oh my gosh, delicious. I'm gonna eat my dinner and then watch Love is Blind for the rest of the night. Good night.